Isn't this just wonderful? I mean, all you youngsters getting together to tell naughty jokes.
For the love of God, will someone please punch me in the face so I can see some scars?
I say this with humility. Comedy needs me. Comedy legend Joan Rivers. I had a coupon to your goddamn plastic. Oh, yeah, shut up. I know this must be a roast. Hello, ha-ha. But let me just tell you something. I am disgusted. And I am appalled by what I have witnessed here tonight. I have been a comic for more than 40 years. 40 years. Yes. And after hearing the filth that came out of your disgusting, filthy mouths, I am embarrassed for my profession. I respect my craft. And tonight I watched all of you defile it with vulgarity. You took a comedy legend and you destroyed this poor son of a bitch. Can you hear that, Carl? You used to work clean. Do you remember that at all? What'd you say tonight? You said shit? You said cunt? You never said that in your routines. You say that for home when the synagogue called for money. I'm just sick of this. I'm ashamed. And Kathy Griffin. You know what you are, darling? You are a thief. Yes, you stole my act. You stole my gaze, and you stole the face of the Burger King. I am not happy with this. Who else do I want to talk about? Robin. You were supposed to bring class. That's why we booked you. Oh, my God. What you said was so true, Gilbert, about the father. Oh, when you do the Howard Stern show, every time there's a break, she goes, oh, my father molested me. My father molested me. Take a good look at yourself, darling. Let me tell you something. You should be thrilled that that man paid any attention at all. I saw you naked backstage, bitch. You look like a f***ing mudslide. I don't even talk about you. Which brings me to Brad Garrett. Brad, you have the nerve to criticize me. The only thing lower than your show's rating is a Carl Reiner's ball. Show him, Carl. Wake him up. And now I guess I have to talk about you, honey.
Oh.
Who the f*** are you? Whitney came to me all sweet. I want your advice. I'm a young comedian. I want your... I'll give you advice. I'll give you the same advice I gave to David Carradine. Hang in there. Now... And speaking of men in fishnets, I love that transition. What am I going to say to you, Mario? Welcome to the dais. Dorothy, you're not in Ken's ass anymore. You're in the big time. You took a shit last week and Rock Hudson came out. I mean, who's left? Greg? When they said to me, Greg Giraldo is gonna be on the show, I said, and who the f*** is Greg Giraldo? And then I thought, this is wrong. And I went and I Googled you. And you know what Google said? Who the f*** is Greg Giraldo? But I thank you for coming. Which brings us to Gilbert Gottfried. I am a 76-year-old woman. I sat there. I haven't got that much fucking time left. Your set was longer than Bernie Madoff's prison sentence. I mean, on. Open your fucking eyes. The audience is leaving, you ass. Sick of you. You are loud. You are obnoxious. obnoxious. You make me ashamed to be Jewish. I have become a Jew hater tonight. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do when I leave here? I am gonna go to Malibu and I'm gonna give Mel Gibson a job. That's how much I hate you. That's how much I hate you. I was going to make an announcement tonight that I was going to retire. This was going to be it for me. I wanted to spend my golden years with my wonderful daughter, Melissa, my beloved grandson, Cooper. I was just going to sit back. But after tonight's show, no, I cannot leave comedy in the hands of these untalented people. No, comedy, and I say this with humility, comedy needs me. Comedy needs me. Yes. Down. Comedy needs Joan Rivers. And even more than comedy, and I say this, America needs Joan Rivers. Yes, America needs Joan. Will you cue the f***ing flag, please? Thank you. America needs Joan Rivers. And that is why, tonight, I swear to you, I am going to keep comedy forever going in this country. I will not retire, do you understand me? I plan to be around for the next 100 years, just like herpes. When you least expect it, I will be there. As long as there are body parts, I will be there. I will get arms, I will get legs. These are already at Chastity Bono's breasts. I am going to be there. Take a good look at this face, America. Give me a close-up. Not that close. Get back, you asshole. This is the face of comedy. And just like our flag behind me, this face has been battered. This face has been burnt. This face has been spat on. But I am proud to say, just like our flag in its lifetime, this face also has had 50 stars on it. Come on, Carl. Let's go home. Do you remember where you live? Thank you all. And God bless America. And good night.
Miss Betty White, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so very much, and good night. Oh, Jason Alexander, you are such a treat. You know, I was expecting you to be just dreadful. Well, in all fairness, I was basing that on everything you've ever done. But isn't this just wonderful? I mean, all you youngsters getting together to tell naughty jokes. It's like the great roasts I went to in the good old days. Of course, you wouldn't have been allowed in, Nichelle. Sorry. Oh, we had our fun. You know, I've been a huge Trekkie ever since the show first aired, and that's why I'm so thrilled to see Nichelle and George Takei here tonight, because, let's face it, we all know Shatner's nuts, but George has actually tasted them. It always makes me laugh when I see Artie Lang on stage, knowing I'm going to outlive him. No. Oh, but you know who I love. Look at that Patton Oswalt. So adorable. He's like a plump little troll. Backstage, I caught him going up on Farrah Fawcett. Oh, Farrah, you know I don't mean any of this. You know that. I feel such a special connection to you, Farrah. I'm in my 80s, and that's the last decade you mattered. And who else is here tonight? Where's Spock? And James Spader? And Bones and Scotty and, oh, Bill, all your friends are either dead or they hate you. To be fair, I'm a little of column A and a little of column B. But you look great. You know, they make 1% milk now. Darling, you were supposed to explore the galaxy, not fill it. All joking aside, Bill can be quite a charmer. I'm not ashamed to say that I once had sex with Bill Shatner. Oh, you should have seen him sweating and grunting and so red in the face and wheezing. Finally, I said, Bill, you better hurry up and finish. In 2 minutes, they're going to start the roast. Of course, I'm still joking. Bill is a happily married man. I caught the bouquet at Bill's wedding. And I hope I'm still around to catch the cock ring at Sulu's. Bill, the truth is, I dearly love you. I've always admired you as an actor. I think you're funny and smart and kind. And I was so excited when I found out I'd be working with you on Boston Legal. Till I worked with you on Boston Legal. Good night.
Please welcome Cloris Leachman.
I am not here to roast Bob Saget. I'm here to fuck John Stamos. Stamos, you shouldn't talk so much. Your mouth is canceling out all the hard work your ass is doing. If you play your cards right, I'll do something no woman has ever done to you. Put you in the movies. Does any one of you actually know who I am? I was on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Total slut, by the way. She taught me everything I know. Here's something you don't know about Mary. When she had an orgasm, she threw her hat in the air. I don't know who any of you people is. Maybe that's because I watch TV and go to the movies and read the trades. I have vibrators older than most of you. The difference is my vibrators still work. one of you fellas is Susie Essman? Normie McDonald? I've never met you before, but I want you to know I'm carrying mace. Norm can't stay much longer. He has to get his suit back to his father's coffin. I'm an Academy Award winner. For the love of God, will someone please punch me in the face so I can see some stars? Can't believe I shaved for this. I mean, what am I even doing here? Who cares about Bob Saget? I was giving reach-arounds to Jack Benny before you were born. And that man had timing. I was actually offered a role on Full House. I turned it down because I wanted to focus on comedy. I'm glad I got out of sitcoms before you killed them. You didn't just kill sitcoms, you raped them and left them for dead in a ditch. Just like I did with Gavin MacLeod in 1975. And then again in 1978, that bald bitch. Bob, dearest, I've seen some of your work. And you're not an actor. Not one of you is. I was classically trained in live theater. I improvised, no script, no director, just me and the donkey. 5 sold-out shows a night for 6 years till the donkey died of exhaustion. Then I was finally ready for Hollywood. What have you nothings done? My YouTube video has 400 hits. Fuck a donkey, then talk to me. Now get up here, Stamos. Let's see what you got.